Boom! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Perfect Bag. My name's Clint, and today we are looking at, well, a bag from Samsonite. We haven't looked at a Samsonite bag on the channel before, and I am eager to do so because this one really caught my eye. It's something very, very unique. It is called the Virtuosa Train Case. I've not used this bag, but I brought it in just for a quick look. I've already moved it on to another home, but I wanted to show it off to all of you with a quick walkthrough because it's a train case. I don't know if train case is necessarily a needed thing anymore, but you can tell that they're looking at and going for a really retro vibe here, and it is a very, very attractive bag. It is a hard shell pine green with probably fake leather accessories, the nice leather handle. And you can see on the back here, it has a stretchy leather luggage strap, so you can put this tiny suitcase on top of a larger suitcase. I gotta say, I saw this in an ad, picked it up quickly, and yeah, it's as good looking in person as it is on websites and Instagram ads. Great looking little bag. I haven't found a use for it. So I haven't found myself needing a tiny hard shell case, but you may have exactly the right use case for it. Maybe a drone case. But let's look inside, because inside it's also a tiny suitcase. How about this? Check right here. We have a little crossbody strap that attaches on the outside right here. Okay, so you can attach that crossbody strap, no issue. A little bit of branding in here, Samsonite logo, Samsonite in leather right here. And over here you have a strap down. And the strap down functions just like it would in a large suitcase. So really, really interesting. You also have a dry bag over here, kind of to keep wet items separate. You can also remove this if you don't want it in the bag itself, okay? So this pulls out completely if you just want to go with kind of a wide open suitcase space. So interesting little set of features on this, well, tiny suitcase. And what do we have over here? Another suitcase feature, the zipped up second compartment. And what did I put in the train case today? Well, trains. You can have a train case and put your tiny toy train in the train case. But you can see over here, this has just a full compartment, just like a little suitcase. This may actually be the perfect bag for somebody out there. It's adorable. I thought it was cool as hell. I was right, it is cool as hell, but it's also very specific. Could it be a cool carry-on? Yeah, but it's not, the most comfortable bag to shoulder carry with it hitting up against your hip. It's fairly heavy for a bag this size, but I can think of a few cases, a few use cases for the train cases. One, maybe a CPAP would go in here and be protected and look a little bit less bulky than some of the bags I see people carrying around airports. So that's one potential use. And then two, maybe a drone case, like I mentioned, or a camera case with a foam cutout that you kind of cut out for yourself to carry some lenses. There's probably a lot of other use cases that I'm not thinking right now, but it is very protected. Not as much as like a Pelican case or something like that, but it is very classy looking, very hard shell, and it has two carry options. All in all, an interesting little bag, an interesting little option, and it would look cool as hell sitting on top of your full-size suitcase. You got a tiny suitcase and a full-size suitcase. Very fun. All right, so I'm going to move this thing along to somebody who's going to put it to use. I do that over at Poshmark. Check that out when you have time. Y'all, thanks as always for the love and support. Link to this bag in the video description if you want to check it out. And the current price on a train case from Samsonite. And don't sleep on Samsonite. They're a major player in the industry. I did an article in the newsletter the other day talking about the brands that Samsonite owns. Man, you have to check that out. They own some big players because they are big players. All right, everybody. Thank you again. See you on the next one. Bye for now.